All right guys, welcome down to the channel. Thank you very much for checking out today's content. And today we're talking about club face. We're talking about ball striking and we're talking about driver. Now, this is no ordinary driver. This is a tiny headed driver. And I think it could be good for golfers that struggle with ball striking. So I often do it as well. You know when you hit the ball really hard as you possibly can, and you then tend to kind of hit the toe or the heel, because you're actually trying to hit the ball harder. I feel like you then lose tempo, don't you? Because you're mishitting the ball. So I'm going to demonstrate a few drives with my driver. I'm going to hit the ball literally as hard as I possibly can. And on the Trackman, we're going to see where I hit the club face and how that corresponds to the distances. And then we're going to use this little thing. And literally when I put this golf club down next to a golf ball, it looks absolutely tiny. The golf ball looks bigger than it, but I could probably still hit it about 260 to 280. So what you do then, it's a weird one because it kind of concentrates the mind on tempo, on ball striking. You suddenly forget about trying to hit the fairway or trying to hit the ball as far as you possibly can. You're still just trying to hit the bloody club face. It's absolutely minute. So what I want to try and do there is kind of get across the importance of tempo, your rhythm, your consistency in your golf swing, rather than sometimes getting on a team. We all do it. I do this. So I can't preach about telling people not to do this when I do it myself, but you know, you get on that tee, it's a par 5, it's downwind, you can reach it if you smash it perfectly, or you just want to get the ball going as far as you possibly can because it's a wide fairway and it's downwind. You jump on this driver and you smash it as far as you possibly can, and it goes shorter than usual because you mishit it. Frustrating, isn't it? Yeah, we all do it. We all do it. So no matter what level of golf you are, we all fall into the same trap. But this video is probably also going to tell you what you already know. Okay, but we're going to have a bit of fun with this club as well. We're going to see how far we can get the driver going. We're going to compare it to my driver. Titleist, you're under massive pressure. If the Titleist TSi does not hit it past this miniature head, then we're all doomed. Golf technology is a fraud. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure it will. We'll definitely outdrive. But I'm interested to see the numbers that this thing can give us as well. But also we're going to talk on a serious subject about tempo and ball striking. Okay, I'm going to start with my TSi first of all. We're going to see the difference of where I hit the ball in the face and how far this thing goes. And this thing should go a long way, I hope. Now, one thing I've got to be wary of here, it's 40 degrees outside today, 40 degrees Celsius. So I need to hit these balls before the iPad gives in. So I'm going to fire away, I'm going to hit 5 shots. That was a good start. Okay, so it's a good start in regards to the fact that it's gone straight. I've hit the ball quite a lot out of the toe. It's only carried 264 yards. I can normally carry it a lot further, so it shows straight away. The off-center hit has hindered my carry distance, but because of the toe, it comes out a little bit less spinny, so it does roll. That was hit. Decent strike again, a little bit of left to right fade. Decent strike. Whew. Okay, so just jumped into the buggy, back into the shade just to give the devices a little bit of a time for a break as well as me. Last drive then, managed to get it out to 114 miles an hour. But a little bit spinny, so ball striking again a little bit low on the face. So if you actually look at the 5 shots I've just hit there, they're not great. The ball striking, not one was at the actual center. They were all on the edges of the center, on the periphery, okay? So it's hindered my distance because I know how far I can hit the ball. I know I can carry the ball at least 285, 290 in the air, and I know it can roll out to 320. I know I can do that shot. But because I missed the center, it's hindered my distance by quite a lot. Now, we can also argue that the ball's rolling out to a decent distance, which is not going to cause me any issues. I can actually walk off all those tees and go, every single ball of those is in the fairway, it's in play. I'm not leaving the fairway thinking, I'm not leaving the tee box thinking, that was amazing, I'm awesome, that's so good. Because that's not the way at all. But what I am doing is I'm leaving the tee going, didn't strike it amazing, but the ball's down the middle of the fairway. 290 yards down there, 300 yards down there, and I've got a shot into the green. And that's the key thing with the driver, is making sure that, I think there's the amount of times you hit driver out the absolute screws in a round of golf you can count on one hand. You can count on two fingers, to be honest with you. Very rarely do you walk around the golf course just absolutely pummeling that drive perfectly. Very, very rare. So it's about how good the off-center hits are. So we're going to go into the Pure One driver, and we're going to see how that compares. Now, I'm not expecting it to be the same sort of distance, but I'm going to be very interested to see how the face ball striking looks. Now, overall, I want you to be able to see that the ball striking sometimes is so much more important than your golf swing in general, because I've not got the best swing path in the world on those ones. Probably a little bit stiff, to be fair. -4 degrees from out to in, so it's not exactly amazing. I'm normally 1 or 2 degrees from the inside, so I'm not moving amazingly today, let's be fair. 35 years old now, got out the wrong side of bed, can't quite move how I used to. Right, we're going to hit 5 more balls, and we're going to go with the mini headed driver. Mini headed driver. It's tiny, and it's one of those, I think, like when I put the club, oh my god, when I put the club directly behind the ball, I'm kind of automatically feeling the sense of I need better tempo. Now I need to focus on puring it before I try and hit the ball harder. So, same line. It's interesting to see the number difference, if I'm honest. It's nowhere near a direct kind of comparison, because this is a regular shaft as well. So, I'm not trying to do that. Oh my God. It's the first middle shot I've hit all day. Centre again. I could be moving down to regular shafts here at this rate. Again, 109 club head speed, so I'm actually not that far behind my extra flex shaft. Oh, bloody love this thing. Ah, it's a bit necky. That wasn't a great strike. So you can see the ball flight straight away. I can almost see the spin. Alright, so I think the numbers overall are quite interesting. I managed to get the Pure One driver, the mini headed driver, kind of moving quite fast. I got it to like up to 111 mile an hour club head speed. So obviously, like I said, I wasn't expecting the same distance. I'm not expecting the same distance, but what was really good, and I felt certainly, apart from one of the shots where I cut a little bit low on the heel, I definitely got the ball striking a lot better. Did I get the ball striking better because the head's so small? Probably, yeah. But like I said at the start, my initial feeling towards hitting the golf shot wasn't about how far I can hit it. It was more about how pure I can hit it. How middle on the face can I get this? Because if I start trying to hit it really hard, I then drop it on the inside a little bit too much. I get too toey. So that's generally my issue, and that's the issue I had with my Titleist, is when I wanted to kind of just show you some astronomical numbers, which was probably never going to happen. I wanted to try and smash it as hard as I could, and I missed the target. I missed the middle of the club face. It actually hindered me some distance. So overall, by puring the golf club that definitely would never get near the TSi, I wasn't that far away because I struck the ball really well. So that's definitely something I want you to try and take away from this video, is that we all, and like I said, we all do it. We all try and smash the ball as hard as we possibly can, and hey, why not? But what I want you to try and take away from this video is the fact that you also need to put a lot of attention into how you strike the ball, where you strike the ball from. And if you're consistently hitting the toe or the heel, definitely go and try and get some advice on how to stop it. Why is your golf swing producing that type of strike? So then you can try and fix it. All right, this video, by the way, FYI, took me about 45 minutes to film because the iPad kept dying because it's 45 degrees. I too am struggling a little bit, so I'm going to end the video there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've been a good insight into ball striking and distances, and nice to see some Trackman numbers as well. But for today, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you again